to induct two new excellent members into the Rotary Club of St. Ives. Firstly, we were fortunate to be discovered by our member-to-be, Judy Gordon, I believe through our website, and following investigations by the membership committee and a fireside chat by New Generation's chair, Diana Stewart, and myself, and with no objections from any of our members, we are now accepting Judy Gordon as a precious member of this club. And while the rest of us provide a drum roll, may I please ask the Sergeant at Arms to escort Judy Gordon, who is also accompanied by her son Scott, to please come here to the stage. May I now ask Dee, where is Dee? Dee Stewart to give us a formal introduction of the proposed members.
I think Vivian's stolen my thunder and put it all up on the screen for you. Anyway, it's my pleasure to introduce Judy to you. So Judy moved to St. Ives 5.5 years ago from Alexandria, which was a big change, but one that she's very happy with. She's joining Rotary as she's been trying to find a way that she can give back to both the community and organisations that Rotary supports. Mind you, she's tried other service organisations and they've come out on top. Judy has worked for the Commonwealth Bank on and off for about 30 years, working in the branch network for over 10 years and moving into retail banking in the early 90s. Since then, she's worked in various roles in banking technology. From 1999 to 2002, she worked for a consulting company and spent time living and working in London. After that, she returned to the CBA and undertook similar roles in banking technology. Now she works as a solution delivery manager at Sydney Olympic Park, a role she commenced early in January this year. Judy is divorced and has one son, Scott, who's here with her tonight. Scott's a primary school teacher and he's being married to Kari. Also a primary school teacher on the 31st of March. Kari is a special new member of her family. For relaxation, Judy enjoys family time with Scott and Kari and their small extended family, socialising with friends, reading, movies and watching TV. She also enjoys gardening and has a very large garden that takes a lot of work to manage. She's travelled to Alaska, the UK, parts of Europe and New Zealand and hopes to do more travelling in the future. Yeah, Surya, grab up. Next time you do your trip. So I'm welcome to have Judy to introduce Judy to you, and I know she's looking forward to getting involved with various Rotary projects and getting to know other members. Thank you.
Thank you, Dee. Now, would please all members of Rotary Club of St. Ives please be upstanding. Judy Lynn Gordon, it is my great pleasure on behalf of the Board of Directors and members of the Rotary Club of St. Ives to be able to induct you as a member of Rotary. May I request Dee Stewart on my behalf to present you with a lapel badge, which is to be worn with the pride of being a Rotarian, but also with the humility of service to the community, and the accompanying dinner badge, which identifies you to members, visitors, and guests. I know Russell is an expert in this operation, but he is taking a back seat for a change. He is listening. No, he's not listening. Judy, on behalf of the Rotary Club of St. Ives, I extend to you the right hand of fellowship. Okay, it's very busy. And welcome you. Okay, and welcome you to the Worldwide Fellowship of Rotary. Please welcome Judy. And Scott, please come over here. There are some flowers which we brought for Kari, but we are very happy to offer them to you. Yes, please.
I can pretend they're from me.
They are, yeah. And then you can hand them over. All right, members, please be seated. Now. Now, our tree of joy has turned joyful for us as a very fine person, Victor Moldovan, discovered us there. And I must say, Rob Walker did a fine job of explaining Rotary to Victor. Following investigations by the membership committee and a fireside chat by membership director Bruce Farnsworth and past district governor George Papalo, and with no objections from any of our members, we are now accepting Victor Moldovan to the cherished membership of this club. And while the rest of us provide the claps, may I please ask the Sergeant at Arms to escort Victor and his lovely wife Julie to the stage. May I now ask Rob Walker to give us a formal introduction of our proposed member. Welcome, Rob.
Well, all I can say is, wow. I asked for a short précis of what Victor had done in life. And the number of committees and boards and organisations that this guy has been on is unbelievable. And we're going to have to put our socks up because you'll see the positions I'll read out in a minute. He knows what meetings are about and he'll be breathing down our neck. Now, what he does at the moment is an expert witness in building. He does Scott schedules. As a lawyer, I hate Scott schedules in building work. A Scott schedule sells out 20 bricks here, the sheet of fibre over here, that there. It's mind-boggling. At any rate, he does the expert in building matters, building inspection reports, building costs and stuff like that. Now, he has done workshops. He started off at grassroots as a certificate of carpentry and joinery, and that was way back in the 80s. And he's worked his way up to being building consultant, and then moved over even a little bit more to being an arbitrator and a mediator and negotiator and expert determination in building disputes, which is the King position, which is King activity. Professional associations, he has been chairman of subcommittees in the Australian Society of Building Consultants. He has been on the consultation committee with the Institute of Builders. He has been on the Council of Management of the Master Builders Association, various matters like that, and he's chaired various committees and things. That's in the business life. In the personal life, he has been he's been a president of the New South Wales Montessori Association, where I assume that one of both of his daughters went there for a while. He's been in the Masons, he's been on the Youth Welfare Committee and Willoughby High School Council. It's incredible what this guy has done, and he hasn't been totally alien to a Rotary either, because when he was at school many years ago at Kira High School down in Wollongong, he was also a member of Interact, which is, I think, an extension that Rotary puts into schools. I'm not totally sure about that. Yeah. Mate, I'm glad to have you on board.
Would members of Rotary Club of St. Ives please be upstanding? Victor Moldovan, it is my great pleasure on behalf of the Board of Directors and members of Rotary Club of St. Ives to be able to induct you as a member of Rotary. May I request Vice President John Steele, on my behalf, to present you with a lapel badge, which is to be worn with the pride of being a Rotarian, but also with the humility of service to the community. And the accompanying dinner badge identifies you to members, visitors, and guests, and there is also a badge for Julie. Victor, on behalf of Rotary Club of St. Ives, I extend to you the right hand of fellowship. There you go. And welcome you to our Rotary Club and to the worldwide fellowship of Rotary. And this is the portfolio which contains all the details. Members, please be seated. Not yet. Victor and Julie, Rotary is a worldwide organization of more than 1.2 million business, professional and community leaders. Members of Rotary clubs known as Rotarians provide humanitarian service, encourage high ethical standards in all vocations and help build goodwill and peace in the world. There are 33,000 Rotary clubs in more than 200 countries and geographical areas. Clubs are non-political, non-religious, and open to all cultures, races, and creeds. We welcome you not only for this wide and varied fellowship, which we will share with you, but also for your commitment, which will help us to carry out our many projects dedicated to ongoing improvements in our community, our country, and the world. Judy, your classification will be banking technologies, and you will be the only member of this particular classification in this club. Victor, your classification will be building consultancy, and you will be the only member of this particular classification in this club. Any information of value pertaining to both your professions must naturally come to us through you. You have been chosen for membership of the Rotary Club of St. Ives because our members believe you to be leaders in your professional activities, and because you manifest those qualities of head and heart which fit you to interpret and embrace the very simple message of Rotary: service above self. Rotary Club of St. Ives is divided into 5 avenues of service. The board of directors have appointed both of you to community service to start with. You will learn more of the work of Rotary and your committees from your committee director. I would like to introduce you to Community Services Acting Director for this year, Don Murphy. Where is Don? Don Murphy over there. And I'm also asking Dee Stewart to be the mentor for Julie and Rob Walker to please mentor Victor Moldovan. I'm sure these mentors will encourage and enhance your participation in the club's many and varied activities. You have already been presented with the folders. Members and guests, please be upstanding and pick up your glasses.
Rob Walker.
Members and guests, to Judy Gordon and Victor Moldovan, the newest members of Rotary International. Thank you. Please be seated. May I please ask Dee to hand over the flowers which I inadvertently forgot to Julie on behalf of all of us. Okay, and now I'm going to ask first Julie and then Victor to say a few words. Welcome, Julie.
But I'd just like to say thank you for the opportunity to join Rotary, and as I mentioned, or Dee mentioned, I'm just looking forward to getting involved in things and getting to know people a little bit better and actually doing things that Rotary does.
Thank you. chats were delightful, and I'd like to get to know you better and to work with you and do some useful things for the community.
Thank you and welcome to both of you. Please be seated.